Everybody, it's been a little bit since the lunchtime live stream. Actually, last time I went on was during a storm. It was a week ago and I lost power. And funny enough, there is a storm right now and there is a chance that I could lose power. So be prepared to hear beep and it cut out. So as you guys know, lunchtime live stream, we talk about whatever. Usually I have a topic. Today it's a little bit more open-ended. I record it in podcast like format, so if you are driving or doing anything else and not watching, you can listen to it just fine. And I appreciate you smashing that like button and that sub button. We're growing the channel. We've got a lot of great things coming up behind the scenes. I am really, really excited. So let's get to it. As you guys see, for the crypto miners out there, the market looks a lot better than it did, which is pretty nice. GPU mining is still dead. It's still absolutely dead. We had a lot of big tech news this week too. I'm just looking at GPU mining profits. Yes, still dead if you have 13 cents or higher. Zen 5 came out today or this week. The rumor roundup about it. Sorry, I'm going to the one page. The rumor roundup is interesting. A lot of people don't like them. As far as gaming goes, I have a hard time telling you that they're gonna be amazing. I'm trying to find the rumor roundup on these things. Videocards.com put together a really good article where they show all of the rumors, right? Or the review roundup, not rumors. And you can click on any of them. A lot of them are pretty negative, and I don't really blame them. You know, for the price of a 9600X, right? If we look at 279, you could basically buy a 5600X, a motherboard, 12 gigabits of RAM, and a cooler for $200. And then you could theoretically probably buy like a 5600 XT for 80 bucks. So you could probably get all of that for the price of the 97 or 9600X. And like, sure, the 9600X is like 25 to 30% better, but like, I don't know. I'd rather have a full PC for that, especially if you're in the budget space, which is what these things are meant for. I just don't understand why you would buy a 9600X, right, when you could get a 5800X3D right now for basically like, you know, maybe 30 bucks more. Catching up on chat. What is up, Zapirate? What is up? I show videos. Techman TV. There's none of that here. I'm not reading that over chat. Squared Away Crypto. What's going on? And Retro Tech Mike. What up? What up? What up? What is Friendcoin? Tell me that. Let me know. Zapirate says, at my local retailer, a 9950X cost $850, 19% tax included, waiting to launch before placing the order. Yeah, you know, I'm really torn. I might be the only person on the planet that hates my 7800X3D, but I don't want to pay launch price for a 9950X when the X3D models are coming up around the corner, and we all know that we're going to see some serious price cuts come Black Friday. So I'm kind of just like, maybe I should just wait. Ferncoin greater than Doge. Kapow, cue the haters, Techman TV says. That's funny. I was thinking about putting my 170HXs on that new Ergo coin that was coming out. Or not new, it's like Block X or something. I was thinking about moving mine to that. But anyway, yeah, like Retrotech Mike says, 850 sheesh. I'll buy three 5950Xs first. Like, I don't want to go back to the 5950X because my setup has two PCs and I want to get it down to one PC. And like, I'll just have three monitors on that one PC. I don't really feel the need to have two PCs, two mice, two keyboards. I'm just annoyed by it. So I just need a better CPU, and the 9950X feels like it will fill that bag for me, but I don't want to spend like 650 bucks on it. So I don't know, guys. I'm super torn on that. Like, and I was actually thinking about moving my 79 or 7800X3D to mining. My biggest regret right now is I had a shot at getting a 9950X for the same price as my 7800X3D, and I said no, and I'm kind of regretting it still. So yeah, That part kind of stinks. So I don't know. I'm kind of lukewarm about it. But what I will say for all the crypto miners in here, the efficiency levels on the latest Ryzen 9000 series looks bonkers. And like I almost kind of want to pick up a 9600 or a 9700 or a 9900 to see how they mine. Like they look like they're going to be absolutely vicious in terms of mining. I bought one 7900X and I'm very happy with it. It made 20 bucks a week for a little bit there on Cubic. So I think I will at least maybe consider buying a 9900 or a 9900X if the efficiency is bonkers and like Micro Center has a good bundle deal, or I can get a motherboard and RAM cheap. So we'll see on that end. I hope the timing is better though, like the RAM timing, because when my 7900X crashes, rebooting it takes forever, and it's super annoying. I'm gonna catch up on chat. So basically, RetroTech Mike and Zappirate are arguing about either 30 cents power or 5 cents power. And basically, if you're in Europe, I don't know how you're mining right now. Like, if you're in Europe, the only thing I would be buying is like a bitaxe, right? I'd be buying one of the bitaxes. And I have been sent them from Decentral Tech. You should check him out. They actually have a cool one, and it's called the NERDAXE, and it's like a beginner's bitaxe, and it's got a bigger screen. I don't know if it uses more power because I got to get a bitaxe sent to me to do a comparison, which I'm working on. But these things are pretty sweet looking, and I have one and I love it. And I'm going to try to get more of these because I like gambling, but I don't like spending money gambling. And this looks like the perfect thing. You buy it, you spend like 150 to 200 bucks on it on a one-time one, which is like probably like a month's worth of Powerball tickets because I know people spend a ton of money on those. And then this thing costs you like 20 bucks a year in power. So like, I don't know, I like it and it makes me feel like I'm mining Bitcoin and I like gadgets. So it kind of fulfills that itch for me. Techman TV says I got to get my solar going. I have what Chump has basically. That is amazing. Yeah, I talked to Chump about solar. I need to check with my town to make sure that I can put solar panels on my shed. Because what I want to do is I want to put solar panels on my shed ceiling, right? And then I want to have them go into one, like 2 or 3 batteries on one 240 amp circuit. And I don't want it to be connected to my grid in any way, shape, or form. But I have to make sure that I can do that because I've got this one D-bag neighbor who like checks everything I do. And like where I live has proved everything, but he'll fight it, I'm sure, somehow. So I need to make sure that's worth it. Catching up on chat. RetroTech Mike says new solar setup for the bitaxes should be available. Yeah, so that is going to be amazing. I don't know if you guys have seen the solar setup for bitaxes. I'm going to try to partner with someone so I can mess around with that, but I need to find this solar setup for bitaxe. They look amazing. I'm trying to find where they are. I don't know. Somebody there are a bunch of tweets on them. They look amazing. I would actually like to put all of my bitaxes in a solar setup. I think that would be amazing. I only have one now, but my goal is to get like 5 or 6 of them, and I wanna cool them with because you actually need to like put work into cooling them. At least in my shed. Right now I have mine behind my last remaining GPU rig that's turned on, and I want to have like a setup where I have like case fans cooling them, and I want to make like a mini mining setup, like I don't know, like just make it like a miniature setup with like 3D printed stuff. I just think it would be cool and fun. Rusty's Crypto Cave, a fellow miner from my home state. What up, brother? He said your shed's not floating away, is it? No, we're doing pretty good here. We're not getting blasted like you are. And we actually have the king of solar right here, Chump Change XD. Guys, look at this video. I want to show you this right now because you guys need to go to this. Sub to me too, but look at this. You need to go look at this man's solar setup. Look at this and sub. Go watch these videos. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos because when I spend all day filming one and doing social media stuff, I don't feel like watching them. But I have been closely following Chump Change's setup. You need to sub and watch his stuff. It's just really, really, really cool. Retrotech Mike says, Nano 3, too rich for my blood. I've been debating trying to get one. I think there are some pretty cool bitaxes coming out. Like, I know there's an S21 coming out. And Decentral Tech said to me that there's going to be, like, bigger ones of these where you've got, like, 2 or 3 chips from the S21 and the S19 all on their own coming soon. So I think there's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming. Thanks a lot, Chump Change. Dude, you got to do more videos on your new setup. Like, it just shows you that solar is the key. And I mean, I know, like Chump, if you could, I'd like you to do a video, and I'm sure other people would, about how long your ROI is going to be on getting your money back on those. That would be really interesting to see. Techman TV says, get what I got. It's a hybrid inverter. During the day, it's off. Or during the day, it is off. Solar at night, it runs off grid. No, I don't want to go into the grid because I think there's a lot of stuff we'll have to run through. The idea is I don't want to give anything back to the grid. I want to take all my solar and just use it. So I don't know. Let's see. Retrotech Mike says Solar Satoshi will be the only distributor in the US. Yeah, I shot him a DM yesterday actually, and I told him I want to collaborate. He kind of was like, you know, we'll keep in touch. Like, he was semi-interested and semi-not. So, you know, I really want to reach out to him. But Decentral Tech collaborates with me, and he's based in Canada. So maybe I can collaborate with him as well. I don't know yet. You know, I reached out to a bunch of people, and we'll see how it goes. But I will totally say that I love these things way more than I should. Like, Decentral Tech reached out to me a while ago, and I was kind of like, yeah, I'll check it out. And then, like, I got one, and I realized that you can basically, like, overclock them, and they're basically Bitcoin miners, and I was like, that's kind of sweet. And S21s I can't run, S19s I can't run. Like, if you look at my setup, right, and I'm sure a lot of people know this, for their own sake, like, look at ASIC miner value, right? Let's look at SHA 256. Like, none of that is profitable, right? Like let's go down. Where are you? Like, look at SHA 256. None of these are, oh, I'm sorry. The S21 hybrid, which isn't out yet, it makes me literally the same amount as my KA Box Pro from Goldshell. Like, none of these are profitable. Like, look at all this stuff, right? So honestly, the only way us residential plebs can Bitcoin mine, unless you've got a solar setup like Chump Changes, I don't want to, like you're not gonna mine Bitcoin, really. So, like, solo mining those lottery tickets, I mean, you get 144 shots a day to hit. I'll take the chances. Like, if you were to say you were to set up like 5 of them and it costs you like $1,000, right? You can write it off, so it's like it really only costs you like $800. B, I mean, you have to look at it like a hobby, right? You look at it like it's fun. Like, these Legos, right? These Legos that I have here, R.I.P. Paul Walker. These Legos, right? They're not, I mean, I know people can make money off Legos, right? But Legos aren't going to make me money. I mean, I guess this is a terrible example because I guess they kind of could. But, like, they're not really going to make me money. And, like, video games certainly aren't going to make me money. So, like, these are just hobbies. And if you look at the bitaxe as a hobby, maybe you hit a block, right? I mean, that dude that hit a block had one of them. Who knows? But, I mean, I like them, and I like them way more than I thought I would. And it gives you a chance to mine Bitcoin at home, which none of us can do, right? And Techman TV says, use grid at night, but you don't backfeed into the grid. Yeah, but I think if you have anything to do with the grid, you got to follow all sorts of rules and regulations. And I think if you just install it like on your own with batteries and stuff, if you're allowed to, I think you just have to pass inspection, and that's it. Zach Eberly, what is up? That is 3D Printmaster, man. Yo, this thing is revolutionary. I've been bombing his Twitter, or his Twitter account, because I need him to. He sent me 3 of these test benches. I need like 9 more of them. Look at these things. These things are, I think they're 13 bucks. And if you use my code K10, you get 10% off. These things are amazing. Go buy these. I know I'm jumping all over the place in this stream, but I just saw him. You need to buy these things. He sponsors the channel, but like they're so damn cheap. Buy these things. I'm actually literally going to start using these as PC cases because they're so cheap and they work so great. Catching up on chat. RetroTech Mike says 3 terahash at 70 watts. So what is that going to cost a year to or a month to run? So 70 watts. Let's do the math. 24 times 31 is 744 times 70 is 52,080. Divide that by 1,000. 52 kilowatt hours a month times 0.13, which is basically where I'm at. That thing costs you $6.77 a month for how many chances to win the lottery? So 4,464 chances to whack a block at $7 a month. I'll take those. I'll take that. How much time do we waste, or how much money do we waste on beer or Red Bull? Like this thing, 2 of these cost me like $8 and they last me a day because I drink too much Red Bull. So like, I don't know, man. I'm diving into these NERDAXes. I just love them too much. I really do, and I'm not sorry for it. Let's see. Jock Miner, what up, what up, what up? You haven't really missed my streams. I gave you a half stream last week, and on my real job, I've been called back into the office for the most part. So I have to, I can't stream as much. Oh my goodness, Sadie and Panda are here. What is up? Panda, have you gotten your, Panda, have you gotten your 144 RX 470s mining? Because if you haven't, I'm going to make a Twitter account called 144 470s that want to mine. Panda. Jock Miner says, no such thing as wasting money on beer. And Zach Eberly says, wait, do you like sugar-free Red Bull? Yes, I love sugar-free Red Bull. I actually DM'd them and I was like, please sponsor me. I drink your stuff way too much. And they said they didn't respond. Panda, you got to listen to this song by Designer called Panda. But you need to get your GPUs mining, actually, by the way. You do. Please mod me so I can time out Red Panda. Please don't do that. 21 people watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys need to check out these mining rig stands because they're the greatest thing ever. Panda, you should check these out and link up with Zach. These things are great. Panda says next week I'll try and turn them on. Hey, Panda, actually, do you want to play Counter-Strike tonight? Because you guys suck and got me knee-deep back into Counter-Strike. Sapirate says they are cheaper than lottery tickets in the long run. Yes, they are. And honestly, the thing that got me on these things is you can actually overclock them. And they're on their own pool, which is pretty sweet. I'm actually going to check mine in a minute. Let's see. Squared Away Crypto says, Panda crew talking about strapping these NERDAXes together and making his own ASIC server. What ASIC server? Tell me about this. I want to understand more. Let's see. Panda says, I believe I have one of those from Rabbit. You know, Mr. CPU King. Zach Eberly, I'll send you some Red Bull with your next package. Oh my God, that would be amazing. I spend way too much money on Red Bull. That's why I can't spend money on crypto gear. I can't spend. Although, hey, actually, guys, check this out. Look at these things. Look at these. Look at these. Guys, I got new crypto hardware in, and I actually paid for it. I paid for one of these. One was a fix that was a screw up. I spent all of my crypto budget last month on these that make me 10 cents a day. I have one of those Future Bit Apollo 2s I just got in. Can I solo mine to it? What's a Future Bit Apollo 2? I don't know what that is. And hey, Sadie, I need to know what you're solo mining, by the way. Start sharing the wealth and share with us what you solo mine. And Jockmine UK iced coffee is actually not cheaper because I get my wife iced coffee and it basically costs us the same. So what do we want to? What else do we want to talk about? I'm having a blast in this stream, by the way, and it's probably because I'm hopped up on Red Bull, and it's Friday, and my plans today are to hang out with my kids when they wake up for 2 hours, and then go play Magic the Gathering for like another 5, and then come back and play Counter Strike. And by the way, guys, do you know we're going to do a video maybe next week where I'm going to tell you about all the crypto tubers and what they're like playing Counter-Strike. Because I can tell you there is one crypto tuber that gets amped all the time. There's one crypto tuber that gets angry all the time. And there's one crypto tuber that's just quiet and kills everybody. And there's one crypto tuber who is really, really bad. And they treat him like he's bad. I'm not going to say who it is. If you're listening to the stream, then you don't know who it is, but if you're watching, you know who it is. Let's see. Zappirate says, I make coffee all the time. How difficult is it to boil water and add coffee? I actually just hate coffee. I drank it once when I was like a kid and I spit it out, and to this day I've never had a cup. I hate it. I can't even drink coffee and beer. Let's see. Novo Meow at the moment. Oh, Meow Coin. That's fair. Future Bit Apollo 2. Panda, send me the person who's got the Future Bit Apollo 2. Chump Change. You're not Chump Change. Come play with us. You're not worse than me. Chump Change. I get our favorite crypto YouTuber from the Midwest very angry when he plays with me. You can tell he's trying his hardest to be nice because he's just like, shut up. And Zach, you need to message Panda and send him some of your stands because he would love them. I'm telling you, he would love them. Let's see. Squared away. What is 10000999? I don't know what that is, dude. Tell me what that is. Panda, what is this thing you got? What is this thing you bought? Send me a link to it so I can look at it on stream. Magic mushrooms have a high caffeine, I hear. Well, as someone that I know, if he's watching this stream, you know who you are. You'll be laughing about that. But if you're not watching, you're not gonna get it. Sorry, I was just got DM'd by someone. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know if you're trying to sell old crypto gear, but you need to hit up Brandon Coin. He gives you like super fair prices. Just need to let you know that. Red Panda Mining, please don't. They get a bad rep because of the price. Zach. Yeah, Zach, you need to send Panda a care package. Panda's like the best. You saw like Panda's just the best. He's the nicest guy, best crypto tuber. I could make a video on how kind Panda is. And I've never gotten anything free from him. He just gives the best advice. And he's a kind guy. And I'm not asking for anything free from Panda. But you know what I do want from Panda? I want Panda to get 144 RX 470s mining. That's what I want. Let's see. RetroTech Mike. It's a great unit and will help decentralize BTC because none of these greedy miners want to run nodes. I'd run a node. I want to run a node. But that is the one thing I like about the NERDAXE, actually, is that they really do help decentralize BTC. Because, like, if you look, right, if we go to mining pool stats, why does it always go to Dynex coin? If we go to mining pool stats, right, and we look at Bitcoin, look at how big is the hash rate? I'm trying to find out. I mean, it seems like Foundry Digital has, like, most of the hash rate is divided into, like, 2 pools. Or maybe 3. And decentralization really, really helps. Like, the pool I'm on, let me see if I can find the pool that I'm on. I'm going to show you where my miner is on. Let me find this. I wish Decentral Tech was in here so he could tell me the pool. Where's this pool? I'm on public pool. So let's see how far down public pool is. Let's scroll. Where are you, public pool? Probably not anywhere close. Nope, they're not on here. Maybe here. Let me find this. Let me see if I can put this in here. This is Decentral's pool. Oh, no, maybe I just submitted it by mistake. Oops. Let me checking back on chat. We got 24 people watching. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's see. Nobody's talking. You guys are boring. Talk more so I don't have. I'm definitely a terrible miner. Jock Miner says, I'm here for the community and banter. RetroTech Mike, best to run your own pool on your own network. Eliminate the latency. Yeah, I don't want to spend the money or do that, RetroTech Mike. I just want to plug these solo miners in and go. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I will because I have a VM PC that I can do it with. Honestly, who the hell knows? Hey, actually, I have a question. Are you guys still CPU mining? Because NiceHash still seems like it's definitely the most profitable way to do it. I actually want to see, because GPU mining is too depressing to talk about. So I actually, let's go to hashrate.no real quick. I want to see if anybody is CPU mining. Because like right now the 3900X, which is what most of my farm is made up of, they're saying it loses a cent, which is definitely not true because my CPUs are making like $4 a day on all 11 of them, and they're definitely not losing money. So like, are you guys CPU mining? Because NiceHash seems like the place to do it. And I'm on NiceHash Random X Monero. I'm just curious. Catching up on chat. Ace K says, hey, I say, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining. Techman TV says, it's true when they say Red Panda helps the algo, or should we say he helps the algo because the algo likes Red Panda? I have no idea what that means, but it was interesting. Austin Jones, 48% of the hash rate is by the big farms. It doesn't matter at this point what home miners do for decentralization. I mean, I feel like any decentralization is better than no decentralization. And like, I think if the lottery miners get really popular and the more people buy them, it's way easier to deploy a single lottery miner than an ASIC, right? And like, I don't know. I mean, like a lot of Bitcoin, I feel like Bitcoin mining is unprofitable for a lot of people, right? Like let's go back to ASIC miner value. And what do you have to do to be profitable to mine SHA-256? What do you have to be at? Let's try 5 cents kilowatt hour, which nobody has unless you're on like flare gas, right? So let's try this. 5 cents per kilowatt hour, right? And we're going to go to SHA-256. I didn't know you could do that over here, so that's embarrassing. So at 5 cents kilowatt hour, like, wait, is nothing really profitable? No way. I don't believe this. Oh, that's 0.50. So let's go to 0.05. Sorry. All right. So if you're at 5 cents kilowatt hour, okay, the S21s are profitable, but like an AL box right now is making more than an S21. And then, I don't know, let's see, where are my S19 Pros? They make $2 a day. You're literally better off running a KA Box Pro at $2 a day. So, like, what? So, if flare gas, because I know someone who has flare, if flare gas is 5 cents, what is possibly cheaper? Like, what is cheaper than 5 cents? I know two people who have 4 cents and they're barely profitable. So, what do you have to be at, like 3 cents? So, who is 3 cents and how are you at 3 cents? That's what I want to know. So, okay, so RetroTech Mike is one of the people I know that's 5 cents. Ozzy has 4 cents, and I know someone who has flare gas who's like 5 cents, right? So, like, where are you? How are you profitable, right? Like, I don't know how you're profitable. And Jeff, where are you from, dude? I don't know. What part of PA is that? Let's see. Catching up on chat. Jeff says, yes, I have 157900X. And XT's on Slavium. I don't know what that is, but that's kind of cool. Rusky says, my CPUs are unmineable to Cardano. Rusky, are you making money on that? I'd be curious. DM me your results. Backwards Miner, what's up? I was wondering where you were at. Backwards Miner, I need your help with a video next week, if you don't mind. Catching up on chat. Pro and Ultra on solo bug sell each day or so by 60%. CAS, 40% of lithium. Is this a good strategy? I think it's a good strategy. Zach Eberly, I rent for my business and I have 0 cents. Zach Eberly, I'm jealous and you should be mining everything you can. My power rate is 13 cents, all in, including supply, because Pico's dumb. If you know that, you know that. RetroTech Mike is in it for the tech, and Jock Miner is never mining anything profitably again. Let's see. RetroTech Mike, my S9s are still on. RetroTech Mike, you're at 5 cents, right? Let's play the RetroTech Mike game. 5 cents. What does an S9 make? S9. Oh, dude, I have Brandon coin. I'm sending him some T19s. He wants to play around with them. I don't even know where the S9. Okay, so you're losing 93 cents a day. But to be fair, if you have a power write-off, right, you're probably making, you're probably making like a few cents if you have a big power write-off. Jock Miner says, I got home solar. That's cool. I need to get home solar. I'm jealous of all you guys. Tech, man, I average $200 a month in power, whether I make anything or not. Dude, that's amazing. $200 a month in power. I would be mining everything. I would be holding it all. And I would be thanking everybody. My power bill last month, which I actually have to go pay, and it's the last one of my old rate, was $2,100. Now, I made a decent amount of money, but, you know. RetroTech Mike says, I'm running brains, and I have them turned down to 4 terahash per unit. That's cool. Yeah, like, I have the shed capability to run it. Sorry, I got to check my... Sorry, I'm checking chat. Bear with me. I'm working on some sponsorships, which is pretty sweet. I'm turning into Red Panda. It's about to get wild over here. I can't do Cajun accent. Rusky, are you doing okay in this weather, by the way? And I'm hoping my power bill this month will be crazy. Will be crazy low. And I had to shut down for 5 days. If you guys watched that video, smash that like button, by the way, guys. I know who you are who haven't done it yet. But anyway, I'm hoping. Right? I'm really, 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 really hoping that after this 4-month contract is up, my power usage will be so low that I get some really sweet rate and then I jack up my power and go crazy again. Because I'm at 13 cents and I need to get back down to like 11 or 10 so I can be profitable. And RetroTech Mike, I'm so jealous of you. So jealous, so jealous. And I'm starting to learn about efficiency. And these are literally the only GPUs I'm buying because these are the only ones that are profitable. I have 7 of them now. I want to get to 12, so I need to make some more money on CryptoTube, and I need to sell some 3070s because I want to have at least one full 12-card rig of them. Rusky says, so far, yes, I have 4 rigs in the shed and my S19 and KS2 on. Yeah, Rusky, you got a pretty good rate. Hey, let me show you his channel, by the way. Give him a sub. He's pretty sweet. Rusky's Crypto Cave. I love watching his videos. Give this man a sub. Go sub to Rusky's Crypto Cave, please. I'm leaving it up for a minute till we go sub to him. RetroTech Mike, I want to get an FPGA. I'm tempted to try to get a sponsor with Osprey and see if they'll send me one to play with. But I feel like for FPGAs to be profitable, you have to have a good bit stream. And I don't know how to get those. Dom G says, good day, folks. What up, Dom G? Austin Jones, do they have time of use pricing? No, I don't have it anyway. I'm in Pennsylvania, same as Rusky and some other people. And the way it works is you have your delivery and you have your supply. And you can't shop your delivery. You can only shop your supply. And there's a few power companies, and I happen to live with the crappiest one, so I get more expensive. I need to figure out a plan for the X1. Mining ETC is boring. Dude, I'm mining Octaspace. Octaspace is the best. Red Panda says, I wish I had a 400K salary job and 2-cent cheap power so I could also be in it for the tech. Red Panda, you have the biggest smirk on your face, and I'm not saying anything because what crypto tubers talk about stays with crypto tubers. But I smell some stuff, Panda, and it ain't pretty. RetroTech Mike, don't move to California or you're going to lose all your money. You're going to take 10% of your income. You're going to light it on fire, and your power rate's going to go up to English power rates. You're going to have the pirate's power level. Because my sister's power bill is like 30 cents a month or something. And the US average is like 18 cents. And Krootman here is 13 cents. And he hates it. It makes him really, really sad. Really, really sad. By the way, if anybody has like instructions to build a GPU or a PC out of Legos, I want to do that. These GPUs are heavy. These 170HXs are heavy. And you guys realize that these things used to cost $4,200 at launch. At launch. And they probably cost way more than that. And they cost now... Hey, look, I can see through it. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm like a pirate. Arrgh! Someone take a screenshot of this. Arrgh! I'm like a crypto pirate. Actually, I don't want to say that, because if the government's watching, that would be bad. I pay my taxes, and I mow my lawn. But anyway, these things are like under $400 now. I think my AliExpress seller has them for like $390. Use her. My commission on these things is garbage. For every one sold, I get like $2. So she kind of sucks. Chinese people stink. Not Chinese people. Shouldn't say that. This AliExpress reseller stinks to work with, kind of. Backwards Miner says, I am in it for the tech. Backwards Miner is thinking about starting his own YouTube channel. Everybody harass him until he does it. And Chump Change, oh yeah, I forgot. Chump Change lives in the clam chowder land. It's the world of hockey. It's the land of hockey and clam chowder, and apparently really expensive electric. So that's not fun. Chump Change also has solar, so he lives in the paradox. He lives in the cheap area and the paradox. Dude, I'm still kind of astonished that you can see through this. I can't drink around these GPUs because I would definitely, like, I would try to, like, stand up, right? And have, like, my knee up. And I'd be like, ahoy, mateys! We be finding coins to mine! And I would drop my expensive GPU and break it. So, yeah, I'm making myself look like a fool on YouTube, which means I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about, but not fully. I haven't been harassed for a while already. Yeah, Backwards Miner, I'll be harassing you. Everything is expensive in liberal states. I'm not going there. We're not talking about that. Sadie says, I can make more money in other industries that I have skills in. Yeah, so, you know what's funny? There's a good tech YouTuber, or it's like a gaming YouTuber more, or like a GPU one. His name is Daniel Owen, and he's a teacher. And he was doing, like, he's got like 200K subs. So he thought he could go full time on YouTube. And it was really eye-opening for me to watch because, like, I see a path to, like, part-time income for YouTube. And, here, let me see if I can find this video. You guys should watch it. Like, there's a lot of crypto YouTubers that know this already. But, like, let me show you. Let me see if this guy, right? He did a video. Basically, this is one of them. But he did a video where he talks about how it's really hard to be profitable on YouTube and how most people can't make it a full-time job. And, like, the dude literally has, like, if you go to his channel, he's got, what does he have? Like, 192K subs. And he has good sponsors. Like, he has good sponsors. And I'm sure he makes a lot of money doing it. And he's like, I can't go full-time. I don't trust it enough. And I was like, whoa. Which made me kind of realize that maybe I shouldn't try to make it full-time. Maybe I should try to make it like a really, really good part-time side hustle. And that's kind of where I'm at on it. Let's see. Catching up on chat. Techman TV says, I'm tired of struggling. I think everybody's tired of struggling, even though I don't want to get into politics or anything like that. But are we buying, what I actually do want to ask people is, A, are we buying any bitaxes? Because I love them. And B, are we buying any of the new Ryzen CPUs for mining? I'm basically thinking I'm going to spend this month's crypto budget not on 170HXs, but I think I'm going to get like a Ryzen 9900X because I want to see how profitable they are. So I might do that. And I landed another sweet sponsor, which I can get to maybe cool the parts. So we'll see. So I'm kind of thinking about doing that. Let's see. Most people make money with affiliate partner sponsorship. Yeah, and that's what he was saying too. One of the things that he was saying is like, you either do content that you love and you hope you get sponsors, or you do content that you get sponsors. Like, some people get mad at tech tubers for doing tons of ASIC content, and I'm going to be honest with you. ASIC companies pay the bills. ASIC companies will pay you for content. So, like, that's why you see a lot of people doing it. And people are interested in ASICs. Like, no GPU companies pay you for content. I mean, they don't. Like, I can't even get MSI to send me a 4060. And a 4060 is like I could make enough money in a video to pay for a 4060 with ad revenue. Can't do that with, not ad revenue from YouTube, but like sponsorships. I can't even get MSI to send me one on a video that I think will make a few 100,000 subs. So it's kind of wild. It honestly is. And it's kind of frustrating too, for being honest. But it is what it is. Techman TV says maybe an AL0, but it's too much at the moment for what he's buying. Backwards Miner says he's buying new Epics and more GPUs. Techman is buying a 9900X when they drop. So the AL0, I have one coming in. The AL0 is complicated, right? Like, I think it's going to be a great miner, and I think it's going to be efficient, but like, I don't know. We got to see what the network's going to do, right? Like, look at, well, actually, I want to see the Alethioum price real quick. If we go to Live Coin Watch, the Alethioum price is $1.60, so it's rebounding. That's good. It's up 45% in the last 30 days. So you can't complain about that. But like, let's look at the Alethioum network hash rate. Dude, right now my AL box 2 is killing it. And with these, and like, I was kind of telling people, like, you have to have faith in Goldshell that you're going to get like 2 months out of mining with it. And with the AL box being delayed, the AL box 0 being delayed almost 3 weeks, I think they're doing okay. And the network hash rate is at 2.41 petahash. So it's going up, but the pool and the unknown pool are basically the same, which means that you don't have a lot of ASICs testing the network. I wonder how much of this, though, like, I haven't seen anyone get an AL1 online yet, right? So this is either testing of AL1s or AL0s, but I think it's testing of AL1s. And then it's like, how many of these are Goldshell AL box 1s and 2s? I have a hard time believing there's that many, right? Catching up on chat, Sadie says, permanently non-monetized channel sharing a hobby I love. That is important, Sadie, and I think that's awesome. And I bug you because you have great solo content, and you made me a good bit of money solo mining, and I appreciate it. MSI won't support crypto peeps. So actually, MSI was somewhat receptive about maybe supporting me. If you ever see my channel split in a tech and a mining channel, then you will know that I had to split to get sponsors. Deepcool liked the crypto idea. I'm going to start working with Be Quiet, and they don't like the crypto idea. So they just don't want their products on any crypto stuff, which I'm fine with. Like, I'm probably going to stick to like ASIC sponsors for crypto content, and then like for non-crypto content, you'll see like you'll see like other companies for those kind of sponsors. Retro Tech Mike, better stuff coming out than the AL0 if you can wait. I'm curious to see what is coming out. Home ASICs at max 400 watts. So I disagree with that, Jock Miner. I think home ASICs are actually around 600 watts max, but you have 30-cent power and I don't. So like, we definitely have differing opinions on that. But like, I don't think I would cover anything above 600 watts for home ASICs. Now, that's not to say if somebody offers me a good sponsorship deal for a larger ASIC, I won't put it in my shed, because I can. And I have a scary feeling that one day you'll see a lot less GPUs and a lot more ASICs in my shed. We'll see. You never know, honestly. The more pools closer to 100% of the hash, the better. Look, I don't care about decentralization. I think it's cool that the bitaxes help decentralization, but like, I could care less. I just want the money, and I don't really care about network security. I'm not going to act like I'm a Bitcoin maxi or anything like that. I don't even read white papers, if we're being honest with you. I just like tech. So we went for 45 minutes so far. I'm going to go till 1, and I got to get some work done. So I'll be jumping off at 1 o'clock. I got to film some content. I got some good gaming content coming too. Wow, Jock Miner says I only have an 80 amp home. That's fair. I went from a 200 amp home to a 400 amp home. So I guess that is kind of cheating. But anyway, are the lithium miners sold out actually? I need Goldshell to give me a coupon. I want to see if they're sold out. Let's look at shop. Let's see if they're sold out here. No, they have them back in. Okay, so Goldshell was sold out of them. How long did they say till you get them in? So they say 14 days. I would DM Goldshell and be like, if you can get this down to 7 days, then maybe you'd buy it because you have about, I don't know. I honestly think, unfortunately, I think the time to buy the gold shells until they lower the price is past. Because I'm more bearish on ASICs because I get scared I get burned. So maybe I'm looking at the date, right? It's August 9th. Supposedly the Bitmain AL1s are supposed to start shipping in a week or two, like in drips. Maybe you wait a month and you see what the price of the AL box cost, right? Because like maybe the AL box 2 goes down to what the AL box 1 costs. Because like if we look at iceriver, right? And I know, like I heard the recent batches of the AL zeros are sold out, and I've talked to some ASIC suppliers and they're hard to get. So they're selling for like close to $1,000. And like they're good. Like they're really good. The AL0 is definitely better than the Goldshell AL box 1. And look, I'm going to be fully transparent. I have affiliate agreements with both Goldshell and iceriver. So I'm just being as transparent as I can. But like this thing uses 180 watts at 300 gigahash. So this automatically has to go down in price, right? Like I wouldn't buy one of these right now because I feel like this and this are both going to go down in price, but we don't know that yet, right? Maybe Bitmain ASICs drip out and maybe these things make you like 10, 15 bucks a day for a few weeks, which if they do, then they were probably worth it, right? Because at 10, 15 bucks a day, you know, you're looking at a pretty fast ROI, which we know isn't going to happen, blah, 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 blah. But I think you either pre-ordered one of these things and you're all in and you know lithium's going to 9x in price, or you think it's going to 9x, or you're on the fence. And frankly, if you're on the fence, I think I'd wait. Honestly, I think I'd wait. Retrotech Mike says, Panda's just trying to trigger me, but I'm already heartless and selfless. Retrotech Mike, you love me. Zapirate says, only BTC is here to stay. The rest are blips in the timeline. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Backwards Miner says, I have 360 amps of... I hate you, Backwards Miner. I'm not talking to you anymore. Zapirate says, why pay $1,000 for something that will make $1 a day in a few weeks? That's the great question. I guess you're gambling, right? Like, so let me give you an example, right? I've been mining with an AL box 2 for almost 3 weeks now. All right. So I have gotten... So my AL box 2 went online 2 3/4 weeks ago. Okay. I have 308 lithium, right? So let's say I paid $2,700 for this box. Spoiler alert, I didn't pay anything for it. I'm just basically renting it out. But I have 302 lithium. So right now, it theoretically, at today's price, right, it has made me back 2,700 divided by 4. It's made me back about 20% of its profit in 2.5 weeks, right? Now, if lithium was $2 like it was for the longest time, I'd have 25% of the miner paid off, right? So if we think... Like, let's just say we think lithium is going to go 4x in price by, I don't know, let's just say October, right? So basically, you just take this and you make it 1,208. So at 1,208 bucks, the 3 weeks of lithium mining has, not even 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks of lithium mining will have like 80% paid it off if lithium 4x's. I think it could 4x. I mean, Caspa freaking 8x in a year. So I guess that is why people are paying that money for ASICs. And I think that people look at ASIC. Like, there's a different mindset buying ASICs versus buying the coin. If you buy the coin, you have theoretically you have nothing physical to show for it. Like, this is a cool gadget. This makes 10 cents a day, and I paid $400 for it. Right? Theoretically, that $800 AL0 will hold resale value a little bit longer, and theoretically, right, if you mined, let me look, right, I have a KA Box Pro, or not a KA, I have a KA Box 1, I'm sorry, I have an AL Box 1 that's mining. So right now, it's basically the same, I gotta find what window it's at. Yeah, it's basically the same as, it's basically the same thing as, I can't use words. It's basically the same thing as a KA box, an AL box 1, right? So I have one more week I get to mine on this thing before I lose it. So let me see how much it's made me. Okay, so I've gotten a total of 160 lithium from this thing, from the AL box 1. I have 4 more days before I get kicked off of it. All right. So right now this thing is averaging, looking at the daily, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. It's getting about 6 lithium, 7 lithium a day. So let's just say it's 6 lithium. So we'll add another 18 lithium, right? So in 3 weeks, I will have gotten 175 lithium, right? So that thing was so like, let's just go off the AL0. Like, let's just say you had an AL0 right now. So $170 in a lithium is 3 weeks worth. I think it's going to be 175, I think. So it's going to be 3 weeks worth, right? Obviously, when the AL0 comes out, these numbers are going to be way different, but we're just going off the Goldshell AL1, okay? Because it's basically the same thing. Costs a little more. So you get $279. So out of 1,300, that's like 20%, right? Now, you know, you take that, and if you think of lithium 4x is, you get 7. So then it's basically 700 of lithium, right? 700 of lithium basically pays off that, or 4x basically pays off that miner. So like, people are just banking on the price of a lithium going crazy, and you get a hardware write-off technically, and you get power write-off, so you can add all that into the price. So that's why people do it over buying the coin. It's a very long-winded explanation for that. If you think it's worth it, it's up to you. Rusky's Crypto Cave says he ordered an AL0 as well, used ETH to buy it when it was 3,500, ordered it with power supply, without the power supply, so I hope I don't get whacked with tariffs. Rusky, what did you pay, if you don't mind my asking? Math is simple. 100 bit, so, okay, so Zapirate, the math is simple, but it's not 1,000 Bitmain units. It's been confirmed that it's only about 300. Now, whether that goes from there, I don't know. Dom G says, I'm a kid and I need toys. Yeah, that's why I have Legos right here. And I got Edie. If you've played this game, he's pretty cool. He sits on his shoulder. We love him. But I've got 6 more minutes on stream. Let's see. Do you know how many phones I could buy for the price of that thing? Is anybody still actually phone mining? Techman TV, funny how people stacked the lithium back in the day while mining ETH plus Alpha. Now we're here. Yeah, I wish I stacked the lithium back in the day. So I only got a lithium for like 3 months. But I didn't want to make the same mistake I did with Caspa. So like, I think I have like 2,100 of lithium. I think that's what I have. Let's see what that's worth. I think I have that much lithium right now. So hopefully it moons. It was like 3 months of GPU mining profits, and probably more than I should have did. So hopefully it moons. I bought a lot of it at $1. So we'll see, and we'll see if I'm dumb or not. What's up, all motor? Let's see. Catching up on chat. Techman TV. Funny how people. He already read that. Backwards miner. Hopefully I can keep it cool. Yeah, send me some pics of that backwards miner. I'd love to see it. Phone and tablet mining is the most efficient mining. So, Retro Tech Mike, tell me what kind of phones you think I should buy. I have a recycler that has a ton of broken phones that would sell me them for dirt cheap. Rusky paid $7.79 plus shipping for iceriver using hobbyist code. Hey, listen, guys, I have a code now, so please consider using my code for lithium. It would very much help me stay in iceriver's good graces and allow me to get more units that I could review. So if you use my code, I would very much accept it. Sorry, I got to check a text that I got. And I got a lot of emails to respond to after this. Fun. Solo mined a lithium on 1660 Supers way back. You guys are lucky. I wish I did it. I didn't, but I did do Caspa. So any phone with an octo core. Retrotech Mike, can we do iPhones? Or do they not work? Because I can get a lot of iPhones for stupid cheap that aren't worth anything. ARM mining for the win. Oh, I forgot ARM is back. But I guess that's what's in phones too. Alright guys, I got 4 minutes left. So let's play Ask Me Anything for 4 minutes. Or talk about whatever you want. I'm out of things to say. But this was a really fun stream. Thanks to Panda. Thanks to Chump Change. Thanks to everybody else. Thanks to Zach from 3D Printmaster for coming in. And thanks for the Red Bull. Dude, please. And dude, you guys, please, like I said, go check out his store. These things are incredible. I'm about to build a PC with this as the basis of my rig. Catching up on chat. RMT, you have phones mining SPR. Avoid the quad core phones. Hexacore are okay too. I would avoid iPhones. Retrotech Mike, I'm going to DM you for that. Thanks to Backwards Miner, I solo mined Alph. Oh, you guys are lucky. I wish I did that. Jock Miner, you want mod status. You can't use it. You can't ban anybody. You got to be nice. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Right here. Right here. There you go. I got 3 mods now. I love you all. 3 minutes left. What do you want to ask me? What are we talking about? There are iPhone miners. I would recommend Android. Well, I'll go bother my buddy and I'll see what kind of Android phones I can get. And if I can get them for borderline free, then maybe I will do that. So yeah, that's really it. I'm out, guys. I'm running out of steam. We got 2 minutes left. I want to tell you one thing. Thank you so much for everybody for jumping on the stream with me. If you're listening to it later, it was fun. What did we talk about? We talked about GPUs, being a pirate. I got to title this thing when I'm done. So it'll be GPUs, CPUs, being a pirate, and should you ASIC mine. That sounds good. So Pirate says, any plans for the weekend? Gonna play some Magic the Gathering, hang out with my kids, install these things. I'm gonna try to get these installed, and that's about it. Oh, play Counter-Strike. Playing Counter-Strike. If anybody wants to play games with me, my Steam name is Krootman. Come find me or DM me on Discord or in my channel. I'll play games with anybody. I'm always down, guys. I love gaming. That's it. But I hope you guys all have a fantastic weekend. Smash that like button. Please subscribe. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Hopefully, I'll have some good news to share later this week and this weekend. Check out my Twitter. I'm just going to say this. Check out my Twitter tomorrow. I hear something cool might be happening. That's all I can say about that. So thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, everybody. You have a wonderful weekend. Thanks again for spending this time with me. This was a fun stream. I needed this. Peace, guys. Krootman is out.